is weak. You have to stretch it out. Secure the baby. I need oxygen ready.
Hello everyone, my name is Chinello. I am 6 years old. I am an orphan. My mom and dad were brutally shot by kidnappers. Before I begin, I just want to say something sweet to you. If you are watching this right now, tap the follow button. May God grant you and your family long life. Amen. That's the first time I'll ask, but not the last. My story is called The Night They Took Mommy and Daddy to the Bush. Please do not turn away even when my voice shakes, because I still hear the sound of their footsteps leaving me behind, and it breaks my small heart every single day. It was a quiet night. I was already sleeping when loud banging woke me up. The kidnappers had come with guns and torches. They kicked the door open and shouted for money. Mummy's eyes filled with fear, but she moved fast. She lifted me up and pushed me into the small space in the ceiling where we kept old boxes. "Stay here, my baby," she whispered. "Do not make a sound. No matter what you hear, do not come down. Mommy and Daddy love you more than life." She kissed my forehead quickly and closed the ceiling. I stayed there, in the dark, holding my breath, watching through a tiny crack. The kidnappers dragged Mommy and Daddy outside. I heard Daddy begging, "Please, take everything we have, but leave our child." They laughed and hit him. Then they pushed both of them into their van and drove away into the bush. I waited and waited in the ceiling until the sun came up. When I finally climbed down, the house was empty and quiet. There was no breakfast smell, no Mommy singing, no Daddy's laughter. I sat on the floor and cried until my throat hurt. For months, I waited for them to come back. Every evening, I stood at the gate looking down the road. The family tried to raise ransom money, but it was not enough. The kidnappers got angry and sent a message that if the money did not come, they would shoot my parents. The family said they could not afford more. They argued among themselves and gave up. So the kidnappers took Mommy and Daddy deep into the bush and shot them. Their bodies were found many days later. I was not allowed to see them, but I heard the adults whispering that the bullets were many and very cruel. That was how I became an orphan at 6 years old. After the burial, my uncles and aunties came. They took the house, the car, and everything my parents owned. They said I was too young and too sick to keep. I've been sick since the night they left me in the ceiling. The fear and the cold nights made my body weak. I cough all the time and my chest burns. No one wants to take me to the hospital. They say a sick orphan is too much burden. So I sleep wherever kind strangers allow me for one night under trees, behind shops, sometimes in open verandas. When the fever comes, I lie down and talk to Mommy and Daddy in heaven. I am still waiting for you. I am trying to be strong, but I am so cold and so alone. I miss the way Mommy used to hold me when I had bad dreams. I miss Daddy carrying me on his shoulders so I could see the world from high up. I miss their voices calling my name. Now the only voice I hear is my own coughing in the dark. The kidnappers took their bodies, but my uncles and aunties took my home and my chance to be loved. I am sick, hungry, and scared every single day, yet I still come here to speak because I want the world to know that some children lose everything in one terrible night. Before I continue, I just want to say something sweet to you again. If you are watching this right now, tap the follow button. May God grant you and your family long life. Amen. That's the second time I'll ask, but not the last. Every night I close my eyes and see Mummy pushing me into the ceiling. I hear her last words, "Do not make a sound." I obeyed her, but now I am paying for it with loneliness and sickness. The family that should have protected me chose properties over a small girl. They left me to suffer while they shared what my parents worked for. I still love them, but my heart hurts so much. Before I go further, I just want to say something sweet to you one more time. If you are watching this right now, tap the follow button. May God grant you and your family long life. Amen. That's the third time I'll ask, but not the last. I am only 6, but I have learned that the world can be very cruel. Kidnappers take parents, families take homes, and sickness takes strength. Yet I still stand here holding this microphone with my small hands because I believe someone kind is listening. Someone who will see a sick orphan and open their heart. Before I finish my story, I want to say a little prayer for everyone watching and sharing while following the page. Dear God, please protect every family from kidnappers and guns. Let no child hide in the ceiling while their parents are taken away. Soften the hearts of uncles and aunties so they never abandon little children. Heal every sick orphan who has no one to care for them. Give warm homes and medicine to children who sleep in the cold. Comfort every heart that is breaking like mine. Bless everyone listening with safe nights, loving families, and long life together. Watch over me and send someone who will love me before my sickness takes me too. Amen. If you stayed with me until the end, this is the last time I will ask. Tap the follow button. May God grant you and your family long life. Amen. This is my story from Talent Stage of Hope. Thank you for listening to the little girl who is still waiting for her mummy and daddy to come home from the bush.